Yo.
What's up, Woody?
Yo, what up?
Back with another review in the deep.
Yeah.
With the boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come catch some views.
Yes, thanks y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends.
Tell their friends to tell their friends and their friends to be having us as friends, and let's all make this circle bigger.
Yes, if 5 of you tell 5 people, the whole world will know.
Exactly. Just pass it on. Just pass it on. Keep it going. Keep it going. So yeah, we just got back from watching this movie.
The Young Marvels. The Marvels.
The Marvels. Yeah, that was...
The Marvel.
If you've seen it, yeah, you should definitely comment what you think below.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I thought it was a very good watch. Entertaining.
Yeah.
I think the teenage character, I think the girl carried the movie the whole way.
Yeah. I like her. She's really cool.
Definitely brought the comedy. It is definitely more of an action film, and I mean, it's a Marvel movie, right? I mean, it's you know,
It's definitely a Marvel movie.
What do you expect? You know,
I didn't lose interest though. A lot of times, like the movie, you'll kind of lose interest at a certain part or something like that. I thought it was real consistent and it's storytelling. Yeah, and I was just locked in the whole time. So
I feel like it was just enough as far as they had the action, some little comic relief here and there, and then it wasn't too long for you to lose interest.
Yeah.
It was like just long enough to where like they solved the problem right when you're still intrigued, and now you're about to wrap up the movie. Like they did good not being boring.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I was telling you earlier, like I think the big issue is too, like since Endgame was the peak, right? And like all these other movies, it's hard to one up Endgame, and you know, obviously every movie isn't going to do that,
right?
And like, you know, it was a fine film. You know, like I said, it's not like the greatest film ever made or anything, but it's a good action adventure.
It's no Black Panther.
Yeah, you know,
it's no Spider-Man.
It's not like a critical hit. But it's good, you know. It's entertaining. It's funny. And I like the setups too. It does. I feel like this more than a lot of the other movies recently actually sets up some of the future stuff, so we can actually know what's coming or be excited for what might happen. You know,
right? Definitely.
Instead of like this ambiguous ending, like what the fuck does that mean? Like,
you know, it's like, are they gonna do something with that or?
Yeah, I feel like it went together well. Especially with what I've been watching as far as like the last Spider-Verse movie or like Secret Invasions and stuff. It's like it looks like it's coming along pretty well, and that piece was a good or important piece.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah, they captured a lot of the story from different movies. I was like, dang, this was in that movie and in that movie and. You know, so I was like, wow, it's starting to build.
When she blipped, I'm assuming that's the Thanos.
Yeah, the snap.
That 4-year gap or 3-year gap, however long they were gone.
That was awesome, yeah. You know, yeah, like in a lot of ways, this one actually tied in a lot of the different stories.
Right. Yeah, because I don't know what Professor Marvel, I didn't know who her character was or what her story was at all. She was completely new for me. Because I never watched like Captain Marvel, the first one, or
WandaVision.
Or WandaVision, yeah. Is she in WandaVision?
She's in WandaVision. Yeah, see, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, literally, like you've had to have seen one movie and 2 different shows at least, to make it all make
fully
sense.
familiar.
Yeah, you know, and that's the crazy thing too, right? Because that's not something everyone, you know, really is in for, you know, for a casual watcher.
Right.
But it's still interesting enough to watch, even if you didn't know like the full story.
Exactly, and that's what makes it good too. Is that you didn't need to watch these shows for it to make sense.
Sounds good. That's until you're done.
It would just further your comprehension, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah, and if you go back, you'll start clicking pieces and be like, oh, now that okay,
right.
But you'll understand the story because it's simple enough. It's not all super complex.
Yeah. You know. Tale of revenge.
Right. Exactly.
As old as time.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay, and then what was the villain's name? Darbin with the stink face.
Yeah.
Super stink face. She
showing off those caps.
Yeah, she had the grills in, the little things.
She had complete malice the whole time.
Fucking I was saying earlier, like, she's a villain where, she's actually got a good purpose, but is going about it the wrong way. So, like, I kind of liked her. I kind of liked her as a villain. I think she was a good villain. Good reasoning and motive and backstory.
Yeah, she definitely had a motive. And yeah, it was in line with like a lot of the other villains, right? Like they're somewhat relatable. You know, it's not like they're just
the best villains.
You know,
the best villains are relatable.
Yeah,
the best villains you almost feel bad for. If you feel bad for the villain, they're the good. They did a great job.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, like, so I'm getting some of my nitpicky gripes. So like, obviously, right, the movie would be over in 5 minutes if they just jumped her real quick, you know, because these are three powerful women, you know, against a woman who just has a bangle, you know.
And the hammer.
Right, okay, I guess she has the hammer too. But, you know, have you seen Captain Marvel at all?
No.
So, in that movie, Captain Marvel fights another one of the Kree who's essentially just like her, and, you know, whoops his ass like lickety-split, right? So it's like, you know, and so in that kind of perspective, it's like, you know.
So I guess she really just got
by vengeance, though, you know.
Yeah,
and then
she wants to win.
Bangle shit,
and the switching of the
like I said, it'd be a quick movie otherwise, you know. But it is kind of like, you know, she's really out there, and like they could have just like, but then they're heroes too, right? They're not. These aren't. What were we talking about? These aren't the boys, you know.
That's not the boys. They're not savages.
They're not gonna rip her arms off and shit,
right?
You know? Which would be cool, you know. That saved a lot of lives.
They gave her a chance.
Right.
They gave her a chance,
and then she still tried to freak.
I knew she wasn't going to turn.
I know.
I knew she was going to be a dirty bitch.
when it seemed like it was about to like get all good, like, you know, they were going to get all cool with each other.
Right.
I was like, nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, because I knew that at one point she was going to take the other bangle.
Right.
I was like, she has to take the other bangle. It's too soon for the movie to end. That's how I felt. I was like. Yeah, then you know that she's going to take that other bangle. They're going to have to go through the whole climax of that situation and get it back. And it's crazy. They just pretty much got it given back to them. It's not like they had to fight back for it. But they had to fight to save the whole entire universe.
Well, he actually ripped a little hole in space-time.
A little hole.
What's so wrong with a little hole in space-time?
Yeah, guys, come on.
Did you really have to risk your life or sacrifice your life for a little hole in space-time?
Can't you just monitor the hole and make sure nothing weird's happening?
If anything, we should be studying this hole in space and, you know, I don't know.
Collaborate with other universes.
Multiversal peace.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just go get Doctor Strange to close the shit up?
I know, right?
Call in a homie.
Strange, we have a problem.
So, I'm pretty sure that's... it seemed... in the shows and stuff, they're setting it up now, like, so essentially, like, universes colliding.
Right.
Yeah, incursion events. I think that's kind of like what they avoided from happening. Because I think if they would have left it open, then they would have started to spill into each other.
Right away.
Yeah, and then yeah, that probably would have been a bigger issue, but...
Because it almost looks like we got holes in the galaxy in Spider-Man's universe.
Yeah.
We got holes in the other Spider-Man's universe. And then what was the last one besides this one where it was like, I forget, but like, seems like everyone's got the universe leaking into itself. Got to a universe leaking.
Yeah, man, that's the next thing. Because that's going to lead into Secret Wars whenever that happens.
Right. They kind of did that on Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. How all the universes were getting entangled.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was the different Stranges that had the problems of the universes and the incursion events and shit like that.
I didn't watch that Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
that's when they first brought it in, the incursions.
It was a good one. And they even kind of touched on it like, this chick comes from a whole nother universe. She's like, Strange, we need you.
Yeah.
And then they're going on this freaking multiversal mission.
She cuts a hole in space-time.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Just to go do whatever the fuck they're going to do. So, who knows where it's going to go next.
See, so I mean, these people keep cutting all these holes, you know. It's like what they were talking about in general, like with the jumping, you know, with all these different holes, it'll just cause a collapse.
Right, and everything's just melting into each other.
Yeah. See, so they're foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
You think they're going to eventually end the whole universe or what?
They can't. It can never end.
It'll rewrite.
And it's crazy because now you have this multiverse thing, and they set themselves up to never end.
Bro, you gotta see Loki.
Especially with I gotta watch the Loki.
It sets it up so great.
It's like, and especially with these younger heroes that they're introducing, they're really just setting it up to where, okay, we have infinite universes, we can have infinite heroes, infinite villains, infinite settings, infinite planets. It's like,
you know, comics already been going for 80 years, 100 years. So
right.
They just use all that shit and create more, you know?
For real.
We got to live in this really cool space of seeing everything unveil from a mature perspective, which is it's really cool because we got the difference between us and kids 10 years younger than us, you know, teenagers right now. We got superhero movies, they got superhero movies, but we got those too, and we got to really watch it as getting older and seeing it all develop and play out and mean this and mean that, and opposed from where we started to where we had Spider-Man, we had Hulk, okay, now we got Fantastic Four, X-Men, and it was slowly just building up, and then we got to watch what it is today, and we'll get to watch it for some time, I think.
Yeah, it is awesome, honestly, to see the progression and to follow the whole story. Because, it was a build-up to Endgame.
And then you think the people 10 years older than us, they got to read the comic books, watch the cartoon shows. We did too, kind of, but that's all they had was the comics and the cartoons. And then they got to see all this shit. But, yeah.
And I mean, maybe those kids you're talking about 10 years younger than us now, maybe they'll get to see, hopefully, the DC universe move into, some what Marvel is now in 10 years.
The DC universe just got to do it right.
Yeah.
Because it seems like...
They got to take their time.
It seems like they always do one thing phenomenal, and then everything else is just kind of all right.
I think they try to rush a lot of it.
You think so?
Throw everything in one movie.
They're just trying to compete too quick.
Yeah, they want those numbers yesterday, and it's no, bro. It took them, 4 or 5 movies of single random characters.
Right. They didn't even make a new Superman, right? They just put Superman in with the DC universe.
Yeah, I don't even know. They're supposed to be making one, but we'll see, hopefully they do it right.
I don't really fuck with DC, but I do like Batman. I do like the Joker.
Batman's the shit.
I do like some of the ideas, the Justice League, I used to watch the cartoon.
Nice. You ever watch Crypto the Super Dog?
That sounds so familiar. Was that Cartoon Network?
Yeah, it's like a white dog, red cape.
I think I do remember.
He's kind of like a lab. He'd look like a lab. But yeah, and then he would run around with Ace, the bat dog, and shit. And yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Chime off in the comments if you remember Crypto the Super Dog.
I swear that sounds so familiar.
You guys, could you name your favorite Marvel, either heroes or movies?
I mean, now it's Loki for sure.
Like a top 3.
It has to be up there with the Endgame and probably like Winter Soldier. But I mean,
Winter Soldier, that shit was fucked up.
Civil War's the shit though too, bro. Yeah, those are wild ones.
Yeah,
they changed the game. But yeah, man, Loki's up there though. Like, but when it comes to the heroes, I really like. Batman is like my pinnacle. I mean, he's not Marvel, obviously, but he's.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Heroes in general.
Yeah,
Batman.
It's the dude. Yeah, man. What about you, Lo?
That's kind of hard to say.
See, I've always been like Wolverine. I love Wolverine. I relate to Wolverine as an individual, and the X-Men movies were phenomenal. I loved the Wolverine. Did you ever see the Wolverine where he's like in Japan?
Bits and pieces.
That was like, I felt like for fans a really important Wolverine because that's like a big piece. That was like actually a big piece of his story and shit like that. And you really got to see him just be him in like some other setting besides like X-Men or an origin movie, you know? It's just like, this is just a Wolverine story. Like, this is like the comics. But I love Wolverine and Spider-Man, undeniably, like one of my favorites. And, I think, the Iron Man movies, besides Avengers, because Avengers we all know is undeniably great, but the Iron Man movies were hard. I really like those.
Did you like the third one?
See, I don't even really remember the third one. That's not in the Middle East, right?
They're actually in America. And like his suit breaks down and shit, and he has to like go like old school and just invent shit.
And the second one is like in Europe, right? And he's like, oh shit.
It's the second one is with all like the drones and the war machine when they change it to Don Cheadle,
right?
And what else? He has like the expo at the end, and it's the Russian dude who has the whiplash.
Russian dude. See, that's how I was thinking European, but yeah.
I
really enjoyed the Iron Man.
I guess Morocco is Africa, huh? Is that Africa?
Morocco. I
think so, right?
Morocco. I don't know. It's either Africa
are mad at me right now,
or like or Europe.
Yeah, it's. I think it's either like Spain or Africa.
You know, it's
somewhere right there.
It's over there.
It's in that general area.
It's all Mexico,
Morocco, Mexico. Yeah, bro, you never been to Morocco, Mexico? Jeez. But going back to Marvels, man, it's. I guess it's all spoilers, but I mean, the end credits, right? So, I really like the first one with, I like them both. Like I said, they're really setting up some good shit. Like, it's about time, in my opinion. Like,
what do you mean both? What both?
The end credit scenes.
There was two of them?
Yeah, remember the, first one when she, essentially Nick Fury's Kate Bishop, the,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hawk girl.
Yeah, they were in the scene.
And then
when she wakes up at
in
the X-Men University, spoil.
But I like so the first one, right? It's pretty cool that they're putting Kamala in like the role of like Nick Fury for the Young Avengers in a way, which is like it's interesting that it's just based off that iPad thing left in her house. Yeah. It's like, I guess
she's like, I got the intel now.
But then I wonder then if she must have got with Nick then, right? And he's actually like helping her because how is she actually like getting around and shit, huh? Unless, well, they're both in New York, I guess.
I mean, she's a superhero, right?
Yeah, and she can't fly though, but she can use that light. Maybe she like run on the panels. And shit.
Yeah.
But that is pretty cool because I think it'd be cool to see what they do with that, and like if they actually bring in a young Kang who's gonna be their, counterpart, their villain. Because it's all about King right now.
Wait, where does he come from? That's a Spider-Man villain, right?
I'm not sure where he first came from, but he's around. I'm not sure. But, because I think they first introduced him in Loki, and then now he was in Ant-Man, and I guess that's pretty much it so far. Ant-Man and Loki. But that's kind of who they're aiming for, like the next Thanos.
Right.
And it's interesting to see. I really didn't. It'd be cool if we did one for the Ant-Man movie, but I kind of didn't like how they took him over so easily. I understand. I don't know if you ever seen Quantumania?
Nah, I think I've seen the first Ant-Man and maybe parts of the second one.
For sure. And essentially, in this one, they go shrink down, microverse, whatever, and they have to fight King trapped there. And he raises an army and gets defeated by them going big and a bunch of ants.
Yeah.
You know, they're smart people. They're strong people. They have powers. But, I don't know, in my opinion, it's like, it kind of makes Kang seem like a bit of a bitch.
Yeah. It's like they softened him like they softened in the Hulk. Is that kind of like that?
But but even worse. Because, I mean, he's a villain, right? So it's like...
Yes, he's supposed to go hard.
Yeah, you know, and the way he talks and the way he puts it, it's like, oh, man, you just get, like, toppled like that. And I don't think he's actually dead. The way he ended is kind of ambiguous, but it's like... Either way, it's like, it makes him look weak. But, I don't know.
Interesting.
Because I don't think, in my opinion, sometimes the hero needs to lose. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
I was just watching Spider-Man's Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
Bro gets his ass kicked. Every movie he's getting beat the fuck up. And like, I feel like he definitely loses. He wins on like a little whim, really. But like, who else loses? Like, X-Men, like yeah.
Well, I love those because like if Spider-Man wins, Peter loses, right? Because if Spider-Man wins the fight, but Peter
loses something. Yeah,
he lost his mentor, his father figure.
Every Peter loses something.
Yeah, and that's what's I like that was interesting too. How like there's like key events that can't be changed.
Price to pay, yeah.
Yeah, and that if they're changed, then it causes.
Oh yeah, like the new Spider-Man, how he was explaining that like you weren't even supposed to save in this reality. That was the wrong spider. Like it's
an interesting thing.
It's a crazy idea,
but yeah.
See, would you consider Ant-Man like mid as as far as the movies and the hero? Because I consider like Captain Marvel in these movies kind of like mid tier, or maybe even the bottom grade of the Marvel movies.
The first Ant-Man was great. I loved it.
Yeah,
fantastic. Second one, not bad. The third one, I didn't mind it, but like I said, it was mainly because of that. I liked they had Kang, but I just didn't like how the story was kind of wonky.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think in general Ant-Man is a badass character. Like the way they have essentially the DC version of Ant-Man, Adam.
You see that bullshit? The Beetle, right? Is that him? Blue Beetle,
the movie?
Yeah,
I've seen it. Yeah.
Isn't that just like a ripoff? Isn't that what the fuck? It's Ant-Man.
In a way, but I mean, he just don't shrink. He's a little...
Like, what the fuck was this?
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
But I think that Ant-Man could be, like, so much more badass if he was, like...
If they wanted him to be...
Yeah, if he wasn't such a hero, right? But, because, like, if he could shrink down to, like, the molecular level and go to, like, your molecules and, like, rip out your DNA, right? Or something, like...
Right. That's what Wolverine would do if he could do that.
Or like, you know what I mean?
Like a savage character.
Go into your blood veins and then like, grow it inside of you or something, right? And blow out your arm or something like.
Yeah.
Like crazy shit. He could do that. But it's like, it's...
They're not going to do that.
He could climb into Thanos' ass.
Ant-Man would need an R rating. They would have to go Deadpool with Ant-Man.
Yeah,
They'd have to go that direction if that was the case.
Yeah. But, it's a lot of it, like we were talking about. It's about audience, right? Who are they making this for? And like I think it's kids, obviously toys, like all this stuff. It's a lot of the profit,
right?
And they got to sort of cater to certain audiences, and they feel like they have to, and that's sort of the reason of it too. But it's like, it's okay for him to lose, guys. Sometimes, downers make the upper win later really awesome.
Yeah. So you wouldn't say that it's mid. You'd say Ant-Man's pretty cool.
He's cool. Yeah, it's just I kind of like
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, he's cool. Period.
Because like me, I'd consider like this million Spider-Man reference. I'd consider Spider-Man and like Black Panther and Guardians of the Galaxy like top tier.
I wouldn't say he's top tier, but
kind of the mid tier, maybe.
I guess he would be mid.
I'd consider like,
but it's still good.
See, I'm not a Doctor Strange fan, but people really like it, and I feel like it means a lot in the whole universe. So I'd put Doctor Strange in like the mid tier, and like Captain Marvel kind of bottom tier, and like what was the other one? You'd probably put like Fantastic Four in the bottom tier.
Well, I mean the original, yeah.
For real? I thought the original would be like maybe mid, or
I like the second one better, honestly.
With Michael B. Jordan.
Oh no, sorry, not that one. I never seen those.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
You like those?
Silver Surfer.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer.
Oh, you're talking about the sequel of the original.
Yeah, sequel of the originals. I thought that maybe that one was okay, but I mean,
I thought the Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba and Silver Surfer. I thought those were tight.
Are the ones with B. Jordan good?
I don't even remember. Like, I watched the first one, and like, I don't even remember them. And a lot of people, like, critics and stuff, like, they don't like them. Like, that's why they didn't continue those Fantastic Fours. Like, they never got it right, I guess. I guess the studios and the critics feel like they never got Fantastic Four right.
And it's hard too, right? Because with all the history and them being like Marvel's first family or whatever, and it's people have expectations, They
did it right the first time.
But it's like what we were talking about in the car, right? I think in this day and age, it's about audience, right? And I think a lot of people, there's a lot of opinionated people. Some people, hate and don't like certain things, and that's their opinion, But at the end of the day, with people trying to make a change towards, I think more female led roles, and also highlighting, the gay community.
Different cultures.
Yeah, and different cultures. People, because it's not them, because they can't relate, they see it as, weird, or I don't like that, I'm not going to go see that, But, people need to get out of their comfort zone at the end of the day. But I think that is affecting a lot of, why, like, they're saying the Marvels is tanking as, the least profitable or whatever.
Yeah, I think part of it too is oversaturation.
That is true.
Because, like, you said what's her name in the show? The girl,
Kamala, Miss Marvel.
She has a show, right?
Mm.
If she had a show, and then like we seen Captain Marvel in like the Avengers and all that, or maybe you've seen the first movie, and you maybe waited to give us this for a while, it probably would have built up more hype, because it's like,
oh shit,
people don't probably want to see the same characters all the time. But Doobie fall.
Lost Doobie.
It's in your pocket, all burning through. So.
No, it's kind of fun. Huh. Crazy fun. It was barely even lit.
It's like for me, I can barely keep up with all the Marvel stuff because they put it out so fast. So it's like when you want to drop one of these movies in 2023 or whatever year nowadays, it's like what's going to build up the hype? What's building up the momentum for this movie? Like in in Spider-Man, you had Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. You heard they're in the movie. Avengers is the clash of all these heroes. Like what is the hype behind the movie? I know like Marvel has this whole universe and you have to keep up with it. So if you're keeping up with it, you're probably gonna go see the movie. But what's the hype to make people want to go see the movie and not just wait for it to come out on a streaming platform, you know?
I agree.
The hype.
I was watching this thing that was talking exactly about that. That
Yeah.
like when they drop like 1 or 2 movies a year, we were waiting like, oh, it's coming up next month.
Spider-Man 3, X-Men, like.
Yeah. And yeah, it is oversaturated. And it's a lot to keep up with, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can be hard, man. Because yeah, like I said, you literally had to see 3 movies to get the full like picture of what kind of they were trying to lay down.
And that wasn't even an Avengers.
Yeah.
That was just a Captain Marvel movie. Remember, it would have been, what was it? It was Hulk, Iron Man, or Iron Man Hulk, and then Captain America Thor, and then we got the Avengers, right? It was about that. It was like, and it gave us some time, like Captain America, Thor, getting us used to these characters, dropping one of them in the other movie, you know. It was, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's
a little easier to keep up with.
Definitely. There's been definitely an oversaturation.
What do we got here on this table?
We gonna got some alcohol. GOP and Cuervo.
You never say your favorite superhero. Do you have one? Did you ever think of one?
My favorite superhero.
Or you can name multiple, whatever.
It's a Doctor Strange.
Whack. Psych. I'm just kidding. No judgment. I be hating on Doctor Strange. Him and Captain Marvel to me are kind of boring. But
well, have you seen the first one? Yeah.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
I think I did watch the first movie when it came out.
Did you watch it tripping?
No.
There's your problem.
What? See, that probably would have been
out, bro.
That would have been like overwhelming.
That's the joy, because it's just like everything's just
damn. You know what? Someone
juicy.
You know what? Someone told me I should watch Trippin' or
is it the Spider-Man? The first one?
No, it wasn't a superhero movie.
That one too, bro.
Oh fuck.
Write that down.
Yeah, man. Damn. I'm gonna have to write it down next time. Oh, did you guys want to take shots or what?
No. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking about seeing this Hunger Games next.
Yeah. So
and
it's probably our next one. But hold on real quick before we move on. What do you want to let's rate this movie real quick here.
Rate it? Ooh.
On a scale from 1 to 10, because we did that with the last one. So we'll start doing that. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So what do you guys think?
You know what? I give it a 6.5.
Okay.
I give it a 6.5 because it's a nice Marvel movie. It's a good watch. It's an easy watch. It's not like a tearjerker. It's not like political. It's like a superhero movie, and it's simple and it's good. It's good. It's good enough. It's not like super crazy. It wasn't like super dramatic. So I think it was a very standard superhero movie. If I had like a daughter, I would show her this movie.
And I think like to the point, like you can just drop in and watch it. Like it helps to have seen the other stuff, but I mean they do explain it in the movie too. It's not like
right,
you know. Yeah, Lo. Any thoughts or opinions? Number? Oh wait,
mine. I would say. I'd say a 7.
7, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it kept me engaged, and I've seen enough to where I understood the story. You know, like what was happening. So
right.
like,
I was like, oh, this is actually pretty dang good.
Oh yeah.
So, solid 7.
Solid. Yeah, honestly I'll give it 7.5.
Yeah.
Just because I like that it set up other stuff, and because like a lot of this other stuff is just like
so that
one-offs, you know.
That means we as a whole pretty much gave it a 7.
Yeah, you know, and it's because it's a good adventure. It's entertaining.
Yes,
and like I said, it's not like a critical masterpiece. Right?
I don't have any complaints on it.
It's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Check it out, guys. You know, what do you think?
If I see, no, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was mad sad. So maybe they didn't want, cause they could have made this one like mad dramatic and like a tearjerker, but they kind of already did that. So that's probably why they like kind of took it lightly on us. Because a lot of these Marvel movies have been sad. Our favorite characters have been dying. Like they've been they don't even exist no more. Like, but they didn't do that on this. They didn't fucking kill us, you know, in the heart.
Yeah, it was an in-betweener. But yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah. You know. It's a Marvel movie, guys. You know, that's all I'll say. 'Cause I mean, you know, can't expect like, you know, it's not a Martin Scorsese movie. You know, it's not a Quentin Tarantino.
But hey, Marvel has been doing its thing.
Oh yeah, that's not to say that they don't have, you know, quality. Yeah. It's just saying it's different. Yeah. You know, it's not that. You know.
Right.
But yeah, you know.
Shama won the Hunger Games.
Yes. Sorry, man. Hunger Games.
No, I was just thinking. I'm like, yeah, because I feel like, I don't know. Do you guys want to keep it narrow to certain types of films to watch?
I don't think so.
Because you just do it, whatever, just be everywhere.
We'll try to do current, right? Like whatever's out,
right?
Know, so we can just ride the wave, I guess.
Yeah, because you could keep it on some like, oh, we'll review these super dramatic, critically acclaimed movies, and we'll do like comic book shit. Like, I mean, we could like keep it along the lines of certain, but like I'm down with whatever. Yeah, but yeah, the Hunger Games movie, I'm interested to see because it's about the bad guy. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why do we care? Why should we care? Like, and I really like the Hunger Games, so yeah.
And you said you read the first book, right?
Yeah, we read the first book in like class and stuff, and then the movie came out like that year or the year next. And it was like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty sure I saw a couple of them in theaters, but have you seen them all? Mm-hmm. No, not the Hunger Games. No, I think they're really good. It gets really political, and I think that it gets a little wobbly to like get at the very end, but it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love the story. I read the book too and stuff, and it's interesting. You know, the whole concept of, you know, obviously the different sectors having to fight each other to survive, to eat, you know, and then the capital living in luxury, and then it has a lot to say about the world, and the class system and the way we treat each other.
Well, were you fucking with that wrestler movie with Zac Efron?
I want to check it out. Yeah. I want to check it out. I'm surprised to see how fucking swole that dude got, bro.
His fucking jaw is fucking... what the hell? Like, bro. Like, come on, High School Musical. Come on. You're our guy, Troy.
I'm surprised with the range, bro. Let's take this.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool, too. I like to see range. Like...
And that, I think that really shows an actor. Mm-hmm. If they can, cause you know, Zac Efron, he did the Disney shit. He did the comedic roles. Mm-hmm. And now like dramas. He played a killer. Like now he's doing these dramas. He's doing these serious. Like range. I think that's important.
Definitely, that's cool to see. To range.
I want to make a Western.
Yeah.
Me and my homie, we got an idea for a Western, and then I got an idea to minimize the idea of our Western for a music video. That can be coming out
that'd be cool.
in some months, like, cause I got the idea, I just gotta get it organized and shit, but no, yeah. When you just said range, I just thought Western.
Out on the range. Me and him were doing like a Western song once, like a 3-6 Mafia beat. But
Really?
I don't think we ever finished that one. Good times. Huh. So, the Hungrians, though. We'll definitely be checking that out soon.
Is there anything else coming out soon?
What was that other one that they showed? I thought that was... Oh, the Ferrari one?
What's his name? What's that actor's name?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, yeah. That's
Kylo
range.
Ren.
That's range right there. He played... you ever seen House of Gucci?
He was in that too?
House of Gucci, he plays whatever his name is, Gucci. He's like the son. And essentially it's like the story of how he let his wife pretty much tear them apart. And they pretty much lost shit, whatever. That's actually a really good movie. But Adam Driver, he plays that dude, and it's just like, you see that Ferrari commercial, I'm like, whoa, this is probably his makeup, like, this is probably how he's gonna look in like 15 years. Like, not even that long. He's gonna look like that in like 15 years. But he pulls off these parts, and in that movie, he's like, what, Italian? Well, and the Ferrari's probably Italian too.
I would assume.
But Gucci, he's Italian. Ferrari, it's probably like Italian or something like that. Yeah. Oh wait, let me see this. Let me check it out. I'll ask Google.
But yeah, man, it's I don't know. Might be one worth checking out. But
where is Ferrari originated? Where was Ferrari originated?
About? When we were walking in, you were talking about a movie.
Oh, Roadhouse.
Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, you seen that?
No.
Ah, it's fire.
I've never seen it, but
you've seen Family Guy.
I know what it is. Roadhouse.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, Italy. Okay. So he's playing another old Italy dude. Italian dude. Italian. I'm actually 16% Italian.
You too?
Crazy.
Bro, everyone hates, I don't know, probably hates when I say this, but I feel like a lot of people at this stage in evolution are mutts. You know what I mean? Like,
America is the mutt capital of the world. The mutt capital. Stolen land, stolen people, mixed races, immigrants, everybody coming in, coming out, war people, fucking,
yeah.
We're all mixed up. We got Canadians, we got Mexicans, we got all these different people all mixed up, and it's cool though. I'd like to do some more tests, like, cause I did one of the lab swabs and then send it back. I'd like to do a few more just to see if it comes out with the same results.
You think they're gonna clone you? They keep your DNA?
No, it'd just be cool cause I like Italian culture, I like Italian food, I love fashion, I'm also like Nigerian and Kenyan and stuff, and but it'd be interesting to see if it's factual. If all these labs say the same thing, then okay, yeah.
Yeah, 2 labs can't be lying, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they're all the same company.
It's all one company, right? It's a whole fucking scheme, Illuminati association. That's funny.
Like the Illuminati Association of America. Oh shit, man.
Oh, we might get another Shrek.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That'd be interesting.
I think I've seen some people, I think, what was it? Mike Myers and someone, I saw something like, oh yeah, we're about to do another Shrek. Yeah. I'd like another Austin Powers. He's all old now.
Yeah, he's really wrinkly.
But
I mean, did you see what they did?
He can play a nasty old man. Like,
you ever seen Wayne's World?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Have you seen the, what do you call it, the like sketches they done
on SNL
or the commercials? Yeah, have you seen those too?
Oh no! Oh, the commercials. Yeah, that's like him lately. Yeah,
I mean, no disrespect. I mean, we all get old, but you can see his age, and it's like, wow, it's crazy. Time flies, man.
You didn't watch the Pentaverate?
A little bit.
You watched the Pentaverate. That shit was funny.
That shit was funny.
It was like damn, bro. Mike
Myers,
comedic gold, genius actor. I was talking about it the other day. Like, I've been classifying some of my favorite comedians as like, he's funny, as he's a funny comedian, but he's a funny actor. Like, the Fridays, right?
No, I don't.
And a lot of people be like, what's the funnier Friday or whatever? And I'll be like, well, I think Friday, the first one, is the better movie, but next Friday is the funniest one to me. And I'd be like, Mike Epps is funnier, but Chris Tucker's like a funnier actor. Like, Adam Sandler is funnier, but Jim Carrey is the funnier actor. Like, physical acting and the way they're silly and like their character is funnier without them making jokes. Like, they don't have to make a joke to make you laugh. They just gotta be their character in like a situation. You know what I mean? And while another actor is like making you laugh with jokes in the movie.
Interesting.
Kevin Hart's like a funny actor. Like, he might have some jokes, but him moving around and talking the way he does is like kind of what makes Kevin Hart funny in his movies. But yeah,
that's interesting. Yeah, the style is the man, and it's everyone has their different way of approach,
Factual.
Acting would be tough. Imagine that. Being an actor.
I'm trying. I'm leaning that way. I'm trying.
Dude.
I think acting is probably like probably really hard, but I feel like once you get it, you're probably in there. Like, I'm trying to compare it to something. I don't know what I could compare it to.
It's probably like any habit, right? Like, once you kind of like figure out the groove,
Or like, what's something where you kind of change your emotional or physical state? Like the gym. People who go to the gym, they get into like a mental state when they go to the gym that they're not in when they're not in the gym. And that's probably like acting. Like, they turn to this other place and then they come back to themselves, a reality. But yeah.
No doubt. I mean, it's all chemicals though, right? Reactions in your brain, stimuli.
I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. Drugs. It's like.
Dun, dun. Produced by Dick Wolf. Alright, where we at? What, seen any movies recently? Anything good?
Nothing else. Just the Marvel movies, really. Just been on those because I watched that last Spider-Man. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Did we see the
cartoon one?
The Spider-Verse?
The second Spider-Verse?
You seen that one?
Which one? Into the Spider-Verse?
The second one.
Have you seen the second one yet? Or no? Or just the first one?
Well, which one was that?
The second one. How can I describe it?
Is it Cross? Or Into the Spider-Verse?
They go into another universe. The girl kind of comes and brings them back.
Isn't there like a team?
For a second.
This one is where they go to like the hub of
all the other Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
And then there's video game Spider-Man. Okay, I won't say any more.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen it.
And,
It's pretty good though.
It's pretty good.
Let's talk about the first one then. Like I said, that's a good one to trip to.
That one's good. That one's good. I don't remember it too much.
Yeah, gets bit. Finds out his uncle's the Prowler.
Right.
Then there's that big explosion. His Spider-Man dies. The other Spider-Man shows up.
And they're all reminiscing on his grave, and then it's Peter Parker coming out, and he's the big homie to Miles.
Yeah, it's a good one. Those ones are different. It'd be interesting. I don't know. Have you seen any of the other live action stuff like Mobius or Venom or?
I've seen Venom. I've watched. I forget how it ends, but I wasn't mad at it. But I think it was hard to get into.
I haven't watched those, but Mobius, man, I don't know. It's like the audience thing where I was like, who is this for?
Yeah.
Like, cause it was like so weird to me, and it was I don't know, it was bad. I didn't like it, but cause they're just like, yeah, I didn't know who it was for. Like, it was just weird. I'm like, yeah. But, to each their own. If you like it, that's cool. But, yeah, I just couldn't vibe with that one.
Right.
But I kind of feel like same with Venom. Like, because, he's supposed to be Venom. But he kind of seems like he's also, like, kind of kiddie. So I was like, is this for adults? Or is this, like, for kids?
He's kind of, like, playing around and shit.
Yeah, it's like... yeah, I don't know.
Compared to our Venom in Spider-Man 3. Or the comic books, period.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. But who knows? Maybe if I watched it a little bit more, maybe I'd get it. But definitely Mobius I didn't vibe with. But maybe the Venom and stuff. But
yeah.
It's interesting how he's like crossing over now into the Marvel Universe. So
he's coming. Yeah, they're coming. They're all coming.
Keep your eyes out. He could be behind you guys.
The fourth Spider-Man or the third of that Spider-Man is going to be like... That'll
be interesting to see what that is, huh? You think it'll still be Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Do you think it'll still be like he'll be the main character, or I think he'll be kind of like a side role?
Yeah, he won't be the full main character. He'll have to be sharing the screen with someone.
Think it might be Miles?
Maybe Miles. Might be a full crossover.
That'd be cool. I mean, who knows? Cuervo down.
Jose.
He's been diving all day. He's like...
Just the Cuervo splash. But you ever get into wrestling or no?
No.
You're not into wrestling?
No. Not at all.
You don't like WWE?
No.
You never
My
watched
homies do. I don't.
Like but have you ever watched it all?
Yeah. We used to have like VHSs of like The Rock and shit at the house. As a kid.
The Rock.
Smell what The Rock is cooking. Yeah. That whole jazz.
Can you smell?
Well, at least you know about it.
Shit. It's always cooking some shit.
There's a lot of legendary moments on wrestling.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna. I mean, we can definitely too. We should. We could watch a movie. Wherever. It doesn't have to be a new movie, or they also do sometimes showing of old movies. Like they did Roadhouse one time, a couple months back, and it was badass.
Yeah, do throwbacks.
Yeah, And, we just do that while they have it. And
it'd be cool to do, like, throwbacks to, like, super, like, those critically acclaimed, like, cult kind of movies, like
36 Chambers, The Drunken Master.
Or, like,
even further? Like, Wizard of Oz?
What am I thinking? Not Wizard of Oz, but, like certain horror movies, from like the 70s and stuff like that.
Like Dracula, The Mummy, Frankenstein.
Honestly, that'd be a wave. Teenage Werewolf.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
original.
You could ask the viewers what kind of stuff polls, you guys like.
Hey guys, react to some of our polls out there. We have some stuff out there. Check out our polls.
And then comment what kind of movies you'd be into, or what movies you guys would like to see critiqued or whatever, reviewed.
You know what? We could also open with, like, what kind of movies you guys watching? What kind of movies you guys watching? Huh? Let us know what movies you guys watching right now.
Right. What are you guys even into? A series? Should we review a series you're watching? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Night of the Living Dead? Shit like that? Or like... Yeah. The first It compared to, like, the new It. Or, like, the old Halloween compared to the new Halloween or something like that. And a lot of those movies I haven't seen. Some of them I have.
That'd be good, yeah. We should. That makes sense. And just, like, compare them and rate them.
Right, like, the original, like the only thing I could really do that to on, like, a good one would be, like, It.
Yeah.
Like, It, I could really compare the old one and the new one.
Do you like the new one?
It's, like, fresh in my mind. The new one did its thing.
It's scary in a more, like, modern way.
See, and maybe that's what it is, too.
Yeah.
And I saw the new one before I saw the old one.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So, when I went back to watch the old one, I was like, oh, this is way scarier.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. I was looking at drains sideways.
No doubt.
Like, I'm 25 when I watched it, 24 when I watched it, like.
You're talking about the old one, right? Scared you?
The old one, okay.
Yeah. See, like, because I grew up on the old one, right? And I saw that one when I was younger, and that scared the shit out of me.
Right, me too.
But now, like, when I see this new one, this one scares me more because it's like, you actually see, like, this kid getting his arm ripped off and the blood squirting everywhere. It's like, whereas in the original, it's like, he's in, it just fades out. It's like, oh shit, he got his arm ripped off. It's fucking spooky.
With Tim Curry, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Tim Curry's the shit.
That dude was just fucking scary, bro. Like,
he is. But, like, I feel like it's crazy because, like, just times change, right? And I think just actually seeing the visual, like, gore and this monster, like,
it's more intense.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
See, my whole thing is whatever looks real to me is what scares me. So, like, it doesn't have, just the fact of him being a clown that looks like a clown that would be walking down the street at a carnival, that's way scarier than, like, bro who kind of looks like he's him for Halloween. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I can see that.
Yeah.
He's definitely a lot more
animated.
Singular, and just all white, and definitely, because the original, with the orange or the yellow and the vest and the different colors,
right?
It was definitely more like clown you'd see.
Yeah, because of that movie, I hated clowns.
See,
for a very long time.
There's probably a big percentage of the world that because of that.
Yeah, probably.
For real. That movie fucked me up as a kid.
Shit's a great book too. Fucking monster. Read.
It's like 1,200 pages or some shit.
Yeah. Takes time.
Yeah, it's
months.
Pass.
Long ass book.
Worth it though, honestly. Like, well, because it's with Stephen King, right? Like, his writing he's so descriptive. So literally, it's like a page of just description, and it's like, oh man. But it's describing a lot. It's building a world.
Yeah.
It's just,
Did you ever watch those Avatars?
The
blue people.
Yeah. I've seen both of them.
Did you think the second one was just the first one in water?
In a way,
like kids.
It kind of was
like you threw some kids in there and then put y'all in the water, like
flipped it reverse. Well, because he's trying to make a message, right, about like the world and the earth and the water,
right? And it's the same message, but just about the water.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I saw it too.
I think they're about to give us like a third one sooner than they ever gave us the second one.
Yeah,
and I think they're gonna take a long time, but I think there's a fourth one. All the fucking earth, wind, fire, water.
It's called the fire or something. Yeah. I forget.
Dang, it's Avatar, and it's still the fucking
the elements.
The elements. He stole that shit.
Fucking thief.
Right? At the end of the day, it's still the Avatar.
Little finesse goes a long way.
Some finesse over like the last 30 years and shit. Like,
just planting little seeds, yeah.
Like, damn, now it's water. Yeah, it's gonna be air. Like, oh shit.
The last one's gonna be air once like some other patent expires and shit. That's what they're waiting for. I'll wait.
And then Aang has a blue arrow. It's like, I just start putting all these points that don't really go together.
Conspiracy confirmed. All right, y'all. I guess it's a good spot here. You guys want to take one more shot before we head out?
Yes.
I think there should be one.
You know what I'm saying?
Did your glass? Oh, it's over here. Ah, man. It's mighty chilly out there, huh?
Man, it's cold as fuck. It was cold as fuck last time we did this. Yes.
We're cold individuals, you know. We're spitting the real life.
Oh, I got an excellent.
What's that?
We should do a Christmas movie.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Well, I got Elf and the Home Alone 2.
Right. We can all like, I don't know, text and see which ones and
oh yeah, we could do like a poll.
Yeah, or whatever, like I got Disney Plus right now, so there's a lot of Disney movies on there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot on like other shit too, so we can see what's good. Oh shit, I think I loosened this up.
Right on. Yeah, we should definitely.
If we time it right, we could do a Christmas movie.
For sure. I mean, we can figure it out.
Yeah, whatever.
If we do one every week or whatever, or weekly, other weekly,
yeah,
we'll figure it out. I mean, it's coming up soon. Anyway, like 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right on. There's not really. I guess they just dropped that Thanksgiving movie, which is like a horror movie, but there's not really like many Thanksgiving movies. I don't think. Huh?
Yo, I was just thinking. I dropped a fashion show vlog. Yo, if you're on my channel, go check out my fashion show vlog. But I should vlog us going to the movies and then coming back and doing what we just did, and like vlog the whole thing.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking
like
that.
the in between.
Yeah, like maybe like have like a sesh before we go to the movies, smoke up, and then like go to the movies, and then a fast forwards to.
Do you edit and stuff too?
When we get out the theater, I don't. I probably could, bro, if I just put the time in. I'm just like doing other shit and like feel like I don't want to put too much energy into like video and being hands on, because I got the vision for it. So it's just like, if I downloaded an editor, I could probably do it, but
no doubt.
Yeah, essentially I would just try to get someone else to film everything. But, yeah.
get a production team going. Huh?
Man, that's the goal.
Hair and makeup.
That's the goal, man.
That's the dream.
Everyone wants like $100 and shit for like 20 minutes of their time.
How about an internship first?
Yeah, right. Let me go put some flyers on the college. Actually, get some interns working for me.
Grassroots.
Old Parv.
Grand Old Par. It's for the soul. Alright, y'all. Check out the Marvels. Let us know what you think. What movies you guys watching? Chime off in the comments below.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Until next time.
I'm Denzel Washington.
Peace. Yeah. Damn.